Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Studying with Tanishq. And today we are bringing you with a new series, the series of Panipat or the Battle of Panipat. But the series, I'm not doing it alone. As I told you last time, the surprise is going to be a collab video, and here's the surprise. So me, Tanishq, and my very good friend Tarun from Tarun Ashok, where he explains about unknown heroes of the world. He is joining me today to explain this battle. Okay, so starting off with me, these two photos that you see are where the battles were fought. So this battle, you can see how many elephants there were and all dead corpses of people, and this was how the battle was fought in that time. And the map you can see here is just extended knowledge. So continue. Introduction. The first battle of Panipat was between Ibrahim Lodi and Babur for the throne of Hindustan. It was a conspiracy against Ibrahim Lodi by the nobles who served him. So these were not random nobles, okay? These were the nobles who served him. Daulat Khan invited Babur to attack India. So this Daulat Khan was the emperor of Punjab, and the nobles conspired with him to call Babur to throw over Ibrahim Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi actually was a tyrant in that time. The winner would be crowned as Shahenshah Hindustan, or the Emperor of India. This marked the start of the Mughal Empire. It was fought on 21st April 1526. So please guys, please remember this date. This was when it was started. Cause of the battle. Ibrahim Lodi was a tyrant and not exactly loved by people. Everyone might have heard that Ibrahim Lodi was so famous. He was most famous of the Lodi family, but he was famous for being a tyrant in that time. And he was not exactly loved by his adversaries or his people or his subjects. He barely consulted his nobles and was very overconfident. That means that for him, his nobles were just like a waste of people sitting in front of him. He did not even ask them for suggestions. He did not even ask them for any help. He did not ask anything from them. These restrictions enraged the nobles and the ulemas. If you normally heard that all the sultans, they used to give big gifts and big houses to the nobles and to the ulemas. They used to give this to the ulemas to, impress them. And so the ulemas would let them rule peacefully. The ulemas were the Islamic scholars. And the nobles, we all know, the people who used to help out the king. The nobles conspired first with Daulat Khan to call the great Babur. And Babur also needed a victory after losing Samarkand twice. Babur accepted the invitation. The time of the battle. The battle was fought in a small village of Panipat, present-day Indian state of Haryana. So there was a small village in that time which was known as Panipat, which is present-day Indian state Haryana. This area was sit for various battles, including the three Panipats. So there were many battles that was fought here, but the main were the three Panipats. It is estimated that Babur's force was about 15,000 men and had between 20 to 25 pieces of artillery. This artillery over here is cannons, not guns. It is the cannons, the big cannons. And I actually, when I was reading the information, I got confused between cannons and guns. Babur estimated Lodi's army to have around 100,000 men. So he estimated that Lodi would probably have about 100,000 men, not more than that. Though that number included camp followers, while the fighting force was around 300,000 to 400,000 men in total, along with 1,000 war elephants. So Babur underestimated Lodi's a lot. He thought there would be 100,000 men, but there was about 300,000 to 400,000 men in total, which is that Babur estimated the Lodhis 3 times the less that they had, along with 1,000 elephants. This was a great advantage, as elephants in that time, when they would stamp or stomp over one place, like they would kill 5 people and kill whoever they step on. So that was a big advantage in that time. This was one of the first artillery wars in Indian history. You might have heard that, Akbar fought with artillery, and various other uh, kings fought with artillery, but this was one of the first ones. Okay, so the Ibrahim Lodi versus Babur war was the first time this artillery was used. Not exactly the first time, but one of the first times. So now, after this being said, I will hand over this to Tarun, my friend, who's going to guide you with the rest of the PPT. So from my side, thank you guys for watching, and I'm handling to Tarun.
Hey guys, now as you learned from Tanishq's part, Babur's army had a big disadvantage as his army was less in number than the Lodhis. But even the Lodhis had a disadvantage. The cannons had frightened the Lodhis elephants as they had not seen them before in the war, which nearly became a disadvantage for the Lodhis because they had 1,000 elephants and Ibrahim Lodi lacked artillery. Still, history proves that strategy helped win the war. The main strategy was to subdivide the army into various units like the left, the right, the forward, and the backup. The main areas were protected by cannons all around it. These tactics made the artillery lethal. So what this means is Babur's army used a tactic where he divided the army into like the left side, right side, the forward, and the backup. Effects of the battle. Ibrahim Lodi had died on the field, and it is said that he had used human shields by using the corpses of his own generals. After betraying many of his generals, he had died. If Ibrahim Lodi would have survived for at least another hour, he could have won, as Babur had no reserves and his troops were getting very tired. Many generals submitted to Babur as their new master. Many also started working for Babur. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.